Welcome back, everybody. My name's Will, and I've got a shorter video for you guys today, but I think it's a pretty important one. Sorry to interrupt the video, guys, but I need you to do me a favor. Recently, several companies have come on board with Country Boy Guns and have taken me on as an affiliate with them. What that means is if you use my links to go shop on their websites and you buy something, I get a portion of that sale to come back to the channel. That lets me buy ammo, buy accessories, buy guns, buy gas for range trips, buy camera equipment, pay for trips that I have upcoming, which I do have at least one really cool trip coming up this year that I'm really excited about. All of those funds that come back to me support the channel. They support me. They support the work and the content that I'm making here. So if you'd like to support this channel, the best way for you to do that is to use the first link in my description down below, which will take you to my brand new website. On my website, I'll have a list of all of the companies that I have affiliate links with. If you just click on that company name, it'll take you straight to their website using my affiliate link. And from there, like I said, whatever you buy or whatever memberships you sign up for, I do get a portion of that that comes back to help with Country Boy Guns. So if you don't mind, please do me a favor, go check out my website. It'll be the top link in the description below. Again, any of those companies you want to shop from, go over there, see if they've got something you want, and use my links to shop with those companies. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Now let's get back to the video. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that even before I started the channel, I bought a SIG P365. Bought it with my own money, didn't even have the YouTube channel, nobody gave it to me, I bought it. And ever since, I've been giving this gun more and more and more chances to live up to all the hype that we hear about it online. And frankly, for the first 800 or 900 rounds or so that I fired out of it, it worked perfectly. Now, when I bought it, my goal, because I knew that there were issues with it even back then that were being identified, I set a goal. I set a benchmark. This gun had to get through 1,000 rounds with 0 failures before I would consider carrying it. And the caveat to that was, if it did have a malfunction, I would give SIG a chance. I would call them, their customer service, send the gun back to them, let them work on it, and reset the round count to 0. And somewhere around the 800-ish round mark, the gun gave me its first malfunction. So I did what I said I was gonna do. I called SIG, and the first gentleman I talked to on the phone said basically that it was my fault because there's no way that I should expect this gun to work properly unless I put at least 1,000 rounds of high quality, high pressure, defensive hollow point ammo through it to break it in. Yeah. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard a gun company say. So then I made a video about that. Decided, because I was actually on the fence at that point, I decided to call SIG back, talk to another customer service rep, and give them another chance. Now this gentleman did right by me. He gave me an RMA number. He gave me a shipping label. I sent the gun to SIG. They worked on it. They sent it back. And then I did a video after that as well. They replaced the entire slide. They replaced the extractor. They replaced, I don't remember all the things they did, but here's a picture of what they did. They did a lot of work to this gun. And I decided that, okay, well, you know what? The company did end up taking care of me. They addressed the problem. Let's set the round counter back to 0 and go again. See how we fare this time. So after that, I took it out to the range once. Did get to put some ammo through it. I made a video about that as well, and the gun functioned. It just ran. I didn't have any problems that day with it. And then I deployed, and I was gone for a while. So obviously nothing got shot. Also, ammo, if you hadn't noticed, has been a little bit hard to come by and a little spendy. So haven't really been focusing too much on putting ammo through this gun. And of course, at some point along the way, as you all know, again, if you've been watching the channel, we bought Mrs. Country a SIG P365XL for her carry gun. Now, I've heard a lot more good things about this gun. In fact, I've never heard anything bad about this gun from anybody that I trust, especially compared to this gun. So I figured, you know what? I want one of these for the collection anyway. It's a good kind of compromise between being a tiny gun, but still having a long enough slide and a long enough grip that you can, I would think, shoot it very accurately, and it would also be very comfortable to shoot, not super snappy. And you know what? Turns out I was right. I took this out to the range and it shoots like a Glock 19 in my opinion. This thing is super smooth. It shoots like a much bigger gun. It punches above its weight class, if you will. So I'm feeling pretty good about my choice, at least for Mrs. Country's concealed carry gun. Not feeling so confident in this guy, which is why I never carry it. I literally have never carried this thing outside the house for defensive use. But I figure, you know, I'm back from deployment now. I should probably start putting some more ammo through this gun and continue testing it and give it the opportunity to pass my standards for it, especially after it's had the issues that it has had. So, went to the range a few days ago, and this happened. All right, it's that time again. Some more practice with the P365, seeing if I can get it to 1,000 rounds without failing now that it's back from the factory. So, gonna do a little three reload 3 practice with the shot timer, and might as well just get started. Third shot of the day with it. Oh, interesting. Let me turn you guys a little bit. I don't want to point this that direction. Looky there. Huh. The gun tried to disassemble itself. You guys see that? Well, this is exciting. Yeah. To give you an idea, these 3 magazines are for the P365XL. You can use them in the smaller one, but they're designed for the XL. They'll actually work in the XL, whereas the standard mags will not work in the XL. Anyway, they're empty. I keep guns that I could see myself using for defensive purposes loaded, or at least keep the magazines loaded, depending on the situation, the gun, the caliber, etc., and so forth. I keep them loaded. I always kept Mrs. Country's XL loaded and chambered in the safe because I trusted that gun. Well, as you can see here, the slide plate on the back of the XL is exactly the same as the one on the back of the standard P365. And because the slide plate failed me, because the gun tried to spontaneously disassemble itself at the range, and the design is exactly the same between the 2 guns, now do I not only trust this gun to defend me and my family, I also don't trust this gun to defend me and my family. So these 2 guns are officially out of the defensive lineup. They're benched. I can't trust them, guys. I can't. I'm sorry. I gave them a shot. I gave this gun multiple chances, and if I had been carrying this gun and if I had to use it on the 2nd round of the day out of it, it tries to spontaneously disassemble itself. I can't trust that. I sure as hell can't trust that with my wife's life, and I'm not even willing to trust it with my own. So that's it. These guns are done. They'll go in the safe. They may go to the range to get shot just because, especially if ammo becomes cheaper and easier to get a hold of, you know, then sure, there'll be guns that I'll take out and I'll shoot. I'll use them in video to compare and contrast between other guns, but they're never going to be considered defensive firearms again. That's it, guys. I hate to say it. I do. It bothers me. Like, I don't like making these kinds of videos. I really don't. But I don't have a choice. Now, I will say, Sig, if you're watching this and you would like to discuss further with me about this gun, then please feel free to send me an email. I will work with you guys. I will talk to you about it, and we'll see if there's some way to restore my confidence in this gun. But at the end of the day, my job is to be honest with my audience. My job is to be honest with the manufacturers. I want to help my viewers spend their money wisely and make sure that they're getting a good value and getting what they want and what they need when they make purchases. And I want to make sure that the manufacturers know when something's wrong with a product so that they can fix it, so that they can use that information in their R&D and in their development and design and testing to fix a problem. That's all it is. I don't hate any company out there. I don't hate SIG. There are so many SIG guns that I want, it's not even funny. I could go through their catalog and I'd pick more guns than not if I could just have them magically appear. This isn't supposed to be clickbait. This isn't supposed to be drama on the internet. I hate drama in real life. I hate it on the internet. I hate drama, period. It's not my goal here, all right? I'm just telling you guys my opinions based on my experiences with this product and the fact that I don't feel safe trusting my life to it. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. If it wasn't fun to watch, I'm sorry, it wasn't fun to make. I don't like making videos like this, but thank you for watching it anyway. It does mean a lot to me. If you like the video, or at least like the honest, unbiased information, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps out with the algorithm. I really do appreciate that. If you dislike the video, if you think that I'm just a SIG bashing, angry, whatever, then hit the dislike button. That's cool. If you like the video or dislike the video, leave a comment down below. Let me know. What do you think? Am I just hating on SIG to hate on SIG, or do I have a real legitimate reason to be talking negatively about this particular product? Let me know down below. Also, if you have any questions, you can put those in the comments below. I love having conversations with you guys. I always end up learning something as well. So please leave me a comment and let's talk. If you'd rather, you can send me an email or a DM on Instagram. I'll have that linked in the description as well as right here on the screen. Especially for you, SIG. Really, if you're watching this, send me an email. I would appreciate talking to you guys about this gun. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to go check out my website. If you guys want to buy products from any of those companies, linked there. Using my link, I will get a portion of that sale back, and it goes directly to support the channel here, and I really appreciate that. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Y'all take it easy, roll tide, and I'll see you later.